Hello, my name is Aisha. I am an independent paparazzi consultant, paparazzi accessories consultant. I wanted to come in and give a little brief as to what is paparazzi. I get numerous questions, but one question is I got this recently, and I said, "Oh wow." Now, besides the fact that some people are still unaware of paparazzi accessories, which is fine, um, uh, people wants to know like who is paparazzi, where did they come from? Only thing they know is they just started seeing setups with this fabulous jewelry and depending on where they live, or they started seeing videos on social media. So they're like, where did this company come from? So I just wanted to come in and give a little brief as to the founders of Paparazzi Accessories, okay? Um, and perhaps that will give some validity to the company itself. Um, it's really legit. It exists. There's an office. There's numerous office. It's awesome. Okay. So first, let me say that I have some notes here. So excuse me. Um, the founders of Paparazzi Accessories, believe it or not, are two sisters. Okay. Two sisters sat in their living room and created jewelry pieces, and they created paparazzi. Well, actually, I should say it started from their love of jewelry and it blossomed from there. Okay. And it gave, I always say that I'm so grateful for so many things in life, but I'm grateful of this amazing company, but I'm also even more grateful that they created this and shared it with others in a sense where they can have their own business. Because they could have easily created paparazzi accessories and we all will be buying from them, which is so worth it. But it makes it even more better that you can actually get in on having your business. That you can actually have your business. You actually have your jewelry in your hand, your jewelry that these two fabulous sisters created, and their minds are just fabulous and unique and so creative because these pieces are just constantly come out. I was going to do another video on that, but these pieces are constantly changing and evolving to our needs and our fashion needs, and to keep up with new millennium. It's just it's always changing. Fashion is always changing. Yes, we all have our little styles, but when it comes to jewelry and clothes, you got to keep up with it. The same thing with music. Some artists are good today and they not too good 5 years from now. So you always got to keep up. Okay, I got off track. Okay, so two sisters, and can I say that this jewelry that you buy, that you trust and buy from whoever your consultant might be, is made in the USA. Okay, so this is not the wholesale stuff that you might get in wholesale places in Manhattan, New York, or even China. This is not that type of jewelry. Okay, so this home-based business that started as a home-based business, they offered it to us to have a home-based business, but this business that started in the living room of two sisters. The living room of two sisters. Even when you think of that, when you can create something for your family and that can be passed down, you have to just get up every day and smile. That's just, and you not only created, I'm sorry, y'all, I just keep going back to this, but you not only created it, but you created something to offer to others, strangers that you never met, all across the world. But anyway, two sisters created this in their living room, and their goal in doing this is they wanted to bring self-confidence, independence, and empowerment to women and family. And I want to say women and men and families, because there's a lot of men that also chose paparazzi accessories as their entrepreneurship, as their business. Okay. But they wanted to bring self-confidence, independence, and empowerment to all women and men and families around the world. Okay, this was their dream and their vision while doing this. And maybe that vision came later, I'm not sure. I'm so glad they did. I'm so glad it was put in them by whatever higher power that might be. I'm so glad it was put in them to do this, and to allow us to help carry the torch. Okay, people and the other independent consultants like myself to help carry the torch of this beautiful, beautiful company. Okay. Um, Another thing is what was their dream and their vision of this is that they wanted to seek to offer men and women affordable options for fashion, okay, and to feel great. That was one of my reasons of even joining Paparazzi, is that it's affordable and that it's quality. I always tell people all the time I'm very sensitive. I went through so many breakouts. I mean, I used to, make a joke and say, if you blow at me, I'll break out. I mean, that was just a norm. And that's just even with my children. We all have to do the unscented soaps and all of that kind of stuff. I mean, we just went through it, okay? So it's really, really affordable. And the quality of it is great. It's still custom jewelry. No, it's not going to last you forever. But as far as to your skin, it's really nice to your skin. And everyone is different. Our pH levels are different. Some sweat less than others. Some of us sweat in more places than others. I know me, the first thing I sweat is my hair. Some people might be around the neck. So that varies. But in general, you'll never find a custom jewelry like this ever. And you would never find the pieces for $5. Now, even this right here, this necklace here, again, all the necklaces and come with earrings, all the women line, because we have the men line, well, actually the unisex line, we call it the urban line. Those don't come with earrings, but stuff like this, you would never think that this is $5. You would never think that this is $5, okay? You would never think a matching bracelet with it would be $5, okay? Now, we know in places we go to, now sometimes I remember me, I love my jewelry, always did. Anything fashion, you give it to me, right? So I might be shopping, I got me an outfit, can get me some earrings. Usually the first thing I used to get was earrings. So I can get that. Then I'm like, it's getting closer to the event, the day that I'm going out. I'm like, you know what? I want a necklace. I go back to try to get a necklace to match, and it ain't there. Or if it is there, it's overpriced. Okay? So that is something that's, that you don't have to worry about with Paparazzi. And then, why should you go broke for a day or night of fun, whatever you might be buying that for? You could be buying it just to keep your jewelry up to date. But if you want an extra piece, this allows you to get that piece for an event. You might want to splurge a little bit on your outfit, but you don't even have to do that with the jewelry. You don't even have to do that. So I'm sorry, I keep getting off track, right? So let me also say, again, two sisters started Paparazzi in Utah, which is in the United States, okay? And this was created in 2011, I believe. In 2011, these two sisters had this vision, just genius vision. This vision that has to come from someone else, a higher power. It has to be. This is a beautiful thing, okay? And what's equally important, as I already touched on this, is that they wanted to offer a home-based business and opportunities and basically arm women and men and families with independence. Just arm you with it. That's like your shield, your any type of vest, any shield that you can possibly think of, whether that be grandma or your higher power. These two sisters wanted to arm you with that by offering their business that they created in their living room to us to have our own business and gain independence. Some people have no idea what being independent is. And it's not, to down them or to It's sometimes we can't help where we are born into. That's just sometimes that's a norm for your immediate place on this earth. Time, the first thing you saw, the first thing you experienced, maybe it wasn't independence. Maybe that's not promoted, and that's not a priority. But you can have that with paparazzi accessories. It's okay to have that. It's okay to have that. And independence is different. You need to be independent mind thinkers, independently in a way to start a business like this, and to hopefully have your own income, even if you are in a two parent household. If you want to contribute and still be home with the kids, you can do that. Um, I always say I think it's important to have a plan B. Even if you do work outside the home, this is something that you should also consider. Also consider it, okay? I'm sorry I didn't mean to make this so long. So I'm going to sign off, but thank you so much for listening. If you have any questions about paparazzi accessories, if you feel like you want to join it, or any more questions about the company itself, feel free to contact me. Comment below. Don't forget to subscribe. Also, you can contact me again on Facebook at Aisha's Paparazzi Jewelry Box. Aisha is AISHA. Thank you so much and stay blessed.